How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the channel. This is your boy Mars. As you guys see in the background, got for you guys another road race car, which is going to be this beautiful Fast and the Furious SRT Hellcat Redeye Charger. This thing is nice, gives you a lot of power into it, 1500 horsepower to be exact, around there. I'm going to show you guys the full tune, build, and all that good stuff. So like always, everybody new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, and let's get right to it. So as you guys see, it's the Fast and Furious from 22. Let's go over here to the upgrades, custom upgrades, and in here you can't do nothing with the engine. You leave the original engine in it. That's the way to go, which sounds amazing. We are going to leave it, of course, rear-wheel drive. We're not going to add more weight by making it all-wheel drive. And then we're going to go to the build and pretty much just slap everything race on the car. So as you see, you're going to put everything race. You got 1,525 horsepower with 13 foot-pounds of torque, and then 1,300 foot-pounds of work. And it's still heavy, 3,400 pounds, but it does its thing. With 1,500 horsepower, it moves, right? It moves pretty good. So yeah, that's the stats there. Let's go right out here, and we're going to go to the performance with the handling. What we're going to put is a race on the brakes. We got the rally on the suspension. Still, rally suspension is the best way to go, even with road racing. We're going to put everything else race to reduce more weight, like the weight reduction there. No need for a roll cage. It's already a big boy. Besides that, we're going to put the anti-roll bars on there. Right over here, we're going to put everything else just going to be raced by. I do have the 4-speed transmission. This car likes to have long gears, and 4-speed was, a nice way to reduce weight with it. As you see, you reduce weight with the 4-speed. Besides that, we're going to go on the race drive and rally on the diff there. Right to the tires, we're going to put the drag tires. Make sure to be all the way in the bottom. No width in the front, and also no rear width in the rear. We're already at 300 in the rears, so no need to go wider. You are rolling, so it will grip and go. So no need to go even wider in the rear. All it'll do is just gain more weight for no reason. Make sure to put any tires you guys want, or rims actually, that are super lights. Got these hose shots on there, looking awesome. And then we're gonna go here. You got 20s in the front, and then you got 20s in the rear. So real nice 20s and 20s. One of the things that you could get is 21s in the rear. You could get a little bit higher than the top end, so it's a little pro trick there to get a 20s. But I'm gonna go kind of base with you guys. Besides that, we're gonna leave it here with the wide on the front and rear. So if you guys want, leave it in the front alone, but then on the rear, you go maximum width just to look more aggressive. Looks a lot better. And besides that, all you can do is take off the little spoiler that it comes, even though I love the way it looks. It looks amazing to me. But yeah, you can take it off and leave it like that, so you can reduce more weight and also, get a little better in the top end, because it's all about top end. Initial launch and then top end when road racing. So that is it with the build. Let's go right outside to the tune. We got 55 tire pressures front and rear. And then you got 220 on that final drive. First gear is 255. Second gear is 176. Third gear is 138. And fourth gear is 112. Then you got 2 in the front, and you got -5 in the rear. And then you got the car zeroed out and 7. Then you got 65, 65, and the anti-roll bars there. You got soft, all the way lifted in the front, all the way dropped in the rear. So all that wind pushes the back end down further, giving you better top end and also more grip. And then you got 1, 6, 18, and 1. Nothing with this. Make sure to put this towards 80, since this is a manual transmission vehicle. It does not have a clutch. So you are going to go 80, and then 110 you are going to brake boost, meaning you're going to hit the gas all the way down and control your miles per hour with your brake. And then you got 100 and 100 in that differential. So let's go outside for a nice little spin here. We are in the nice house here. Let's take it out for a nice spin. I love the way this thing sounds. And I did the paint job myself. Did a smoked out back end. so I can put the Hellcat and everything like that. And then I did a carbon fiber fender hood, and then I did the Whipple, of course, because I had that supercharger in there. But yeah, I did a combination of a blue, black, carbon fiber, and orange. Kind of gave it a nice little theme look with it. Looked pretty good. I would have wanted it. I mean, it screams pretty loud though. Maybe just like a little hair louder would have been cool. So the car is when you look inside and you see how he's shifting behind the steering wheel, the car is a paddle shift vehicle, so you are going to be manual. I'm going to show you guys my settings real quick. These are the main settings to use. You are going to be manual on it. When you are in manual for road racing, you brake boost. When you are manual with clutch, you dump the you hold the clutch down all the way, and then the car redlines, and it'll bounce off redline. And that's how you launch that one. But this one, you just hold the gas and the brake. I'll show you guys that when we go to the airstrip. That's when we will race there. If you guys want to race on the highway, of course, you guys can always race in the highway. You will have to be dodging cars, but it's just all part of the fun. All in all, I wish the original one would have had this much horsepower. That would have been cool to have it like 15. I think a lot of the main cars should have at least between 15 to 2,000 now, especially for the new Forza. They just need more power. In real life, they have more power. Like a Nissan GTR should be minimum 2,000 horsepower when you fully upgrade it with the original engine. You see it in real life, so why not? And this thing too. Sounds really good. Love the accents with the orange. But yeah, let's go fast travel real quick to the airstrip. This is where we're going to tune all our road cars. The way that I do it is pretty much I want to see how it looks with the telemetry. The telemetry, to turn on your telemetry, you go to advanced controls, you go to ANA, turn off ANA, and turn on your telemetry. Where your telemetry is, when you press down on the D-pad, you get these stats here, which are really neat because if you press I pressed the brake, the gas all the way down, and then I press the brake. And then the harder I press the brake, the lower I can get my miles per hour to about a 60. We all launch around 60 miles per hour. And then at 60, you can kind of see what your torque is. And I got 13 foot-pounds of torque, 1,300 foot-pounds of torque coming out the line at 32 pounds of boost, which that is amazing. That is amazing. That's exactly what you want. You want the most amount of torque and boost to come out when you launch it at 60. You can adjust your first gears to get that, and you eventually will get that you can sometimes get a little bit higher, sometimes lower, but as long as you're around almost what your full torque is, this car should launch like a monster, and it works really good. So that's why the telemetry works well for road racing, and I recommend you guys to always take a look at the road racing, so the telemetry when you guys do that. So we're going to go to about 60. I press the gas all the way down. I'm controlling with the brake. The harder I press it, the lower the miles per hour is going to go. The less I press it, the higher. So I'm controlling everything with my brake while having the gas pressed down. And that's it. Get it to 60. Honk it about 3 times. And there you go, guys. Just shift it. And you are, guys, good to go. The rest of the gears, as you can see, some gears are longer than the rest. Normally, when you get to the higher gears, the gears are a lot shorter. So you can just pretty much stay in power band and the car keep on pushing forward. So that's why you want the last couple gears to be shorter than the first gears. Normally, the first gears are longer than the last gears. Besides that, when we road race, guys, whoever is honking the horn will honk it only twice, and everybody will go on his first horn. That's how we've been doing it. As soon as you hear the horn one time, you guys will launch. That is just so that it can be even throughout everybody, because everybody will hesitate a third horn. So for that purpose, you honk it one time and everybody will go. But since the person has a delay between when he honks it, he will go on the second or third honk. So that's why there is that difference in there. But yeah, e-brake, gas and brake. Let go of the brake. Transition those gears there. Very nice. See how I go inside the red line? Make sure to take it inside the red line. So the car can go all the way into like 7,500 RPMs, all inside the red line. Make sure to go as further as you can to shift. So let's do it again. 60 miles per hour. Get inside the red line, shift it. Long gear in the first, second, and then the rest going to start going shorter and shorter. And then we only have 4 gears, but this 4th gear does about almost, I think, 250 or something like that, like right at. See, so again, you can do about almost a 250, but by then you're already done with the half a mile, or the trap speeds you guys suggest to do. But yeah, all in all, really nice car. Love the way this car looks. Like the amount of power you can get into it. And hopefully you guys all have one. If you guys don't, probably the storefront will probably be the best way to get one. And yeah, that sums up the video, man. Hope you guys like, subscribe, and join. I'll see you guys around with another drag tune video. Peace out, everybody. A road race video now. Peace out, everybody.